Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today you're getting a twofer. I'm going to do two paintings. One's going to be on 12 by 12 and another one's going to be on a 20 by 20. The first one, 12 by 12, is going to be a total experiment. It's kind of like the bloom technique, but I'm using only acrylic paints. I'm not using house paints. Many of you love the bloom effect and it requires a lot of different ingredients. So I want to kind of do something with acrylic paints so that you don't have to use the bloom paints. So today is a strictly American Floetrol, acrylic paints, no water, nothing. I am using Australian Floetrol and titanium white as my cell activator. That's the only thing special, but I'm going to do something a little different and I'm going to use 3 different colors as my base coat. All right, so let's get down the canvas and get started. Be right back. Hey guys, so I've got a little 12 by 12 deep edge canvas. I'm going to do a little experiment. I wanted to play with a blowout technique using 3 base colors and then kind of doing a little bloom in the colors and blowing the bloom through the paint of the base coats. So it's almost like a Dutch pour, but in a bloom fashion. I painted my sides and edges, so I'm using 3 colors as the base. I'm using a brilliant red, I'm using a violet, and I'm using Payne's gray. And then I'm going to do 3 colors. I'm going to use a orangish yellow from Pebeo. I'm going to use gold from Soho, and I've got a little bit of metallic cobalt blue. These paints are only mixed with Floetrol and paint. There's no house paints or anything like that. And then I am going to use Cell Activator, which will be white. So let's get started. Now it'll come together more as I explain. I'm going to do a puddle of violet here. Gonna do a puddle of red there and the Payne's gray here. Way more paint than I'll need on the canvas, but that's okay because then I can use what I want for table scraps to make my jewelry and all that jazz. Okay, now I'm going to go with some iridescent orange. Some gold. Go with the blue here. Gonna go with the white cell activator. I'm gonna put some right here. And I'm just gonna kind of blow it around through the colors using my blow dryer. Not much. All right, I'm not gonna doodle with this, I don't think. I'm gonna leave it here and just do the spin. Let's see where things go. Pretty wild. Let's go again. Got a little bit more over here to still go over the edge. Just gonna add a little bit more there. Let's go back the other way. Now that's wicked cool. Got the Payne's gray, got that violet, and I've got the red, and then I've got all that color I put in the center there. Okay, here we are with the wet result. Check this out. I love this. This is really cool. Bring you in for up close. Look at the lacing. Look at the red there. Really, really nice. Brilliant coloring. All right, so I did that one. It was a cute one. I liked it on the 12 by 12, so I'm gonna go bigger. So let's do the exact same color theme. I'm gonna do my Payne's gray right there. My red. And my purple. Okay. This time I'm gonna put my colors in a different order. I'm gonna go with the metallic cobalt blue. Gold. Orange. Some Cell Activator here in the center. Let's give it a shot. So over here, I'm gonna put some red around this flow. Some of that purple around there. Letting that collect, but I got a lot of cells around here, really cool. So things are gonna stretch out. Let's give it a spin, see where it goes. Go back the other way. We're almost there. All right, this is really, really cool. It's spread out great. I got some great lacing and cells there. So let me bring you guys down. I'll show you the close-up. All right, here we are with the wet result. So look at this. Great lacing and cells. Great color combination too. All right, we'll see this one is dry. All right, here we are with the dry result. So I'm gonna do this quick because it's still a little wet in the center, but look at that darkness with the violet and the Payne's gray, the lacing. All right, and here is the second piece. Again, the cool lacing effect. A little wet in the center, so I'm gonna hurry through this. Okay guys, that's going to do it for today's video. So that's two pieces. You saw both of them outside. They're still drying, a little wet in the center, so I don't want to keep holding them up because I don't want it to shift around. But I love the lacing that came out in this. It's not the exact bloom technique as far as the cells and stuff, but this still does create the cells. You still get the same effect of like the bloom, but it's not full on bloom effect with house paints. I like it. Some of you out there love to bloom, but you don't like dealing with the house paints. This is just an alternative to use. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. All right, everyone, I'll see you on Sunday. Have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.